Hi there, everyone. My name is Ryan, and I am the Crony Gamer. Hey, today we'll be taking a look at a game called SerendiPalette by Sateki Games. I really hope I'm saying both of those right. SerendiPalette is a relaxing tile placing game where, with the mood of watercolor painting, basically, and it's a game where you build up your color palette to earn balloons with the combination of colors. I would also like to start off by saying a big thank you to the devs and Maxim for sending over a key so I can play an early look at this game. There's a demo available for all of you on Steam right now that you could download for yourself. At the time of filming, there is no release date on Steam as of yet. It just says coming soon. And so I'm guessing this is going to be an early beta look at this game. It may be the same as the demo that you're playing. I'm not entirely sure. But I will say that this game, for me, kind of holds a special place in my heart in general because I love to paint on, with oil on canvases, landscape scenes, and it's really a big passion of mine. And that's kind of ended up into a couple of the local galleries around here. So a game based around watercolor is right up my alley. Looking forward to getting in and playing the first time, and let's get started. The music is a little loud. There's no control of that, so I hope I've got it turned down enough in my OBS for you guys. But I have no adjustments here. It's just basically on or off. So I don't want to turn it off. Okay. Upgrade your brush to get more color combinations. Alright, so looks like this is going to add a +1 to certain colors. Just go with that one. Looks like we need to get 10 balloons here. We've got 25 moves to get that in. Place a tile to form combinations and get points. I know my webcam's covering the words here, but I had it on the other side and it was covering up the palette, so I'll just read what's behind this for you guys. So anyways, let's get started. Looks like we get started with a yellow tile. There's a couple of question marks across the board here. You can move with WASD or your right click here. And it's indicating that the brush is starting with orange. And it doesn't look like anywhere that we place this we are getting a bigger, so let's just throw it down. Alright, so these are going to be the colors that are upcoming. This is the current color that it is. On these I get a +1. So if I lay a pink one, I should be getting like a +2. So we definitely need to increase this to get more points here. Looks like pretty much anywhere with this is a +1 except for the 0, so I'll throw it out there, give us a little bit more room. Got another orange one here. +1, -1 tile. I'm assuming that -1 may say something different at some point as well. There's a +2. Yep, let's go there. Get another pink one. Another +2 there. Here. Another orange. There. Purple. See, now there's a +2, but also it looks like I get 10 cards back. So now I don't know if that's because we're completing that bubble or if that's something that we'll see, but we definitely want to go there. So we definitely want to look down here as well. Let's see, so I can give one a +2 or add 1 to other colors. I think we'll take a gamble and do one of them as a +2. So the blue gets a +2 now. Now I have 28 cards left. So this isn't round based, this is something that carries over. I love tile game placing games like this, you know. It reminds me of board games. Looks like our best option is here. I don't know of any special combinations yet. Got a +4 there though. Mainly because that blue is worth more. There's a +3, so let's go +4 here. Try to get down to that piece, but without sacrificing too many points. Alright, let's go there. +1, 2, 3. Saw 3 for a second. Let's go there. I don't know what the little symbols that are popping up. Is that telling me if I place that there, I'm getting balloons from both of those? I'm getting 2 balloons. Is that what it's showing me? Getting 2 balloons. Okay. But that says 1. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is the case. So the little ballooned icons over the thing is basically telling you how many without having to look over here. Let's go there. Pink one again. Let's try to get down here. There. A little tight. 3. 2, 3. Now I don't know combinations of these yet. I'm sure after a little while of playing you would figure out without having to pay so much attention to where you are. That's gonna give me a 0, but it's also gonna give me whatever this is. This looks like it's a special, but it does have a radius. So if I put this radius here, it's gonna give me +5. Alright, special tiles give bonus points on combinations matching their color. So ×2, it's saying with this. +4 there. +4 there. Yellow. Alright, now let's add a couple of points to the other. Yeah, we should do this. So at least all of them are getting a +1. So now at least... Alright, looks like we can get some combinations here. Match patterns to unlock a painting. So that's only a +1. It's a +3, but I wonder if it'll carry, or does it need to be separate? I don't know if I want to risk it. Like, it needs to be this way. Okay. So if we get another orange, we can stick another orange there. So it's yellow, orange. Alright, oof, but we need a 103 before the +5, but I wonder if that messes with that. +4 here. Green ×2. Now, does it really give me ×2? So, are you saying that you're gonna give me 6 if I put this here? No. So, what is the ×2? That's a blue. So, maybe if I have a blue next to it, it's a ×2 because it is blue. That's probably what I misunderstood there. Let's go +4 there. 5 there. I need the points. I need to get some tiles back though. Don't want to go in there. We'll save that one in case we get another blue and see if that's the case. That way we know, even if we fail this run, basically. 5 there, 4. 8. Is that an orange? Did I screw that up? I needed an orange. Alright, so there's a blue. Only giving me a +2. So we should end up with 85 if it's giving us double. No, so I have no idea. Alright. Not entirely sure what that's about. And maybe I just misunderstood when it said. Alright, 14 moves. We gotta get some high pointers here. Yellow. There's a 5. It's a good one. 2. I haven't seen any of them give us any more tiles though either. Got 11 moves, but there's a 6 there. Six. Alright, now we need 3 points. Let's try to get a 3. Alright, so that gives us another 10 tiles. Gotta figure out a better combination here. Alright. ×2, ×1, ×0, ×0, ×0, so it's a 1. Not really giving us any Actually, this is actually better. All right, 157. All right, we got an orange one there. We got to save that for that because I goofed up last time. Orange. It's pink right now. 5 there. All right, there's the orange. Okay, so now we gotta do green, green. That gives us that piece. There. Need something to give us some more points, though. 6 there. Green. Even though we're not going to get any points from that. 4, 5. Orange. 6. Best I can do. 6. Try to move towards that, maybe, possibly. 3 with a yellow. So we need as many points as possible. 4 there. We only got 11 moves left to get 23 points. 6. Big one. There's an 8 there. But does that... The one thing I don't know is if that screws that up by being attached to that or not. See a 6? Did we see a 6? Brown and green. That takes care of that puzzle piece. Alright, now we're back to pink. So if I put this in here... Alright, so now we got pink again. Another pink gives us another 7. Okay. So we can give 1 to 4. B. 3. This one to 4. We need a blue, blue. Six there. 5 there. 5. All right. Let's 6 down. Pink is 6. Gonna be our best bet. Or green, excuse me, not pink. So 2 greens and a pink are some kind of better combo. Doesn't really explain what the combos are anywhere, and I think that's the idea, is you're supposed to figure it out. Seven, 8. Yeah, those seem to be giving you a good combo. 8 there. Okay, there's a blue. So I wonder if that matters if it's like this. find the combination for yellow. So, that in there. Purple. No, another yellow. I keep looking at this color thinking that's the brush color that we have right now. Not a 5? Oh, 5 in there. It's gonna be a little closer. It's 10. Okay, that gives us our completion. There. Brings that one to a 5. Let's go here. Bring those to a 3. And then we have a blue. Alright, so now we need 2 purples and a pink. There's a pink there. So I only have 15 cards this time. That number is shrinking. Got to. 6. I'm gonna try to go for the biggest numbers possible. Green. 4. 7. We want to mess. Well, we're gonna get another pink there. 7 here though. Oh wait. This will probably count if I put a purple here. So let's do 7 up there, because that gets us closer to whatever this is as well. So orange. I don't have any purples on the way up though. 8. 8. 8. What's with that one? There. Yellow. Six. Blue. 6. Okay. Those to 4, bring those to 2. Let's bring those to 2. Alright. Now we got... Okay, there's a purple. Eight. Alright, purple here. Oh, no. I did it there. Wait. I think I can salvage this by putting this here. It's not going to give me as many points, but... Where did that need to be? Oh, that's in a straight line. I completely screwed that up. I just screwed up the run by doing that too. Sevens are nice, it's just... You have a pink. Purple coming up. Alright. Gotta be real careful here, because we're not... Yellow, green, pink. Yellow. Something over there. And there. Take that. Save our bacon, maybe. Or 10 there. Should we make those 5 and 4, or... Yeah, our tiles are getting less and less. Okay. Sorry about that. Probably don't... I mean, you're not going to notice anything, but I had to grab my sweatshirt. Must be getting cold outside. Alright, I think we're in a bit of trouble here. It is a yellow. There is a pink there. There's a green. That will technically... Wouldn't that be right there? 8, 10, or 10. Those are helping. Definitely helping. Pink's coming up, so... There. Oh, nice. Orange. Did I use that pink? Shoot, I used that pink, didn't I? I was waiting for it to come up, too. Got 7 moves left. We can get another 10. Last another round. Another 10. Alright, 5s, or 3 and 5, or get everything up to... Let's get some 5s going. Since we need 114 moves. Whew. Means if I don't get 10s, basically. Least. coming. So I think I could do that there. Unless I'm misreading that shape. 9. That's not gonna cut it. It is, I guess. Okay, so that is not that shape. That is too bad. I think we're in trouble here. 9. For sure. Orange. 12. That one saves our bacon. 11, 12. This one here. Try to make that 6. The progression of this could be a little more, just in my opinion. Doesn't feel like we're getting enough bonuses as quick as this is going up by 100. Each one needs to be at least though. Keep getting like the 10s. That puzzle piece. Hopefully that didn't screw me up for winning the game, or at least getting to the next level. 15's good. Oh, hey. Completed that puzzle too. 19 there. That's a good one. The lake next to the cities. Alright, we need 19 more. 12 is gonna be. So. Interested to see this painting. Okay, there's a ×3. That gives that one a 9. gamble, because that's the blue. Now it's 121. This is like worth nothing over here. Deal here. Oh. Did it get rid of my... Oh, I just thought it meant... Yeah, we screwed up. I thought it meant it was just gonna multiply these by 0, like not give it any points. It literally took the points away from them. I see. Yeah, that's a huge thing, because then you're just relying on the blues to save you, which is obviously... We're not going to be able to survive on the blues. Yeah, we screwed up. Or I screwed up. Or, oh, is it just the... Why is it on the green one now? I'm so confused. Saw a big number there. Okay, so the timesing is a little rough because it zeroes these out. I need to bring some points back. I've got 11 moves. Alright, well, this might be our trial run, and then we will run it back. I'm making 9 points per. Wait, does this complete that? Yeah, it does. Okay, I need to make 40 points in 3 turns, so anything less than like a 12 or something is... Screen went black there for a second. Screen. Almost can't worry about that right now. 19. I would need... I mean, the 11 gets us to the next round, but the progression of that keeps going up. We're going to be well behind. Yeah, now it's 150 in 10 moves. Two. 22. Positive. 11. 10. $15. 21. Hey, hey. We're hanging in there. 14 there. Yeah, I should have thought about that a little bit more carefully when I realized what it was saying by timesing by 0. It's there. You have to do it pink, yeah. 20. 20. We need 50 more in 4 moves. Pinks are gonna give me 10, is that right? So this gives me 10. Now we got a pink. 20 there. This does get me there. So, woo, it's a big jump. 22 is probably the best that we're gonna get. And it gets us closer to whatever this is. Better than nothing. There's a 24. Take that. Down here. 23. Gosh, the music is so relaxing in this game. Really enjoying that. 12. 15. That only gives me a 4 though, but that pops that circle up. Get there. Might be our best option though. We need some 20s. 15. There's 13. Think we are donezo. Something would need to give us a lot of points. However, here we shy. Another 22 there. Holy cow. We make it to the next round. There's no way. I did not think we would be. That's a big jump. 22 there. We start with any 22s that we can get. Any 20s for sure. 23, 23. 25. 25. 3. 3. 3. Yeah, for those others are 24. Okay. Need to be... How many are we missing? 40. They all have to be above 10. Might be our best chance. 18 there, though. This... I can rotate it. Oh. Oh, well. That would have been... Alright. 2 moves to get 20. Actually, I feel like we're just skirting the line every time here. 21, actually. So... 23. Save 1 turn. Does seem a little close, unless I'm doing something wrong, but generally you want a little bit more breathing room. And maybe I'm just not picking the right. I would say that those multipliers could be a little higher. Beautiful though, that's for sure. Just seeing all these colors here. Cool that there's little, towns. This is like a wheat field. These are like rocks, not orchard, but forest. And you got the balloons there. You could try to piece this puzzle together. There is a... There's a pink there, but I'll lose a lot of points if I try to get that. No. Might be able to get it right there. 13 off of this side. Just to be off of... Just to be off of... Well, anyways, this will give us a first look at this game. Close am I even? Still 100 points away. Over 100 points away. $16. 5. 26. 25. That was a good jump. 50 points almost there. We're still 100 points away though. Assuming you want to get out to these other spaces too, because they're probably going to give you a lot more points. Well, I don't think we're going to make 70 points in 3 turns unless we find some kind of crazy moves here. Hey, there's a 22. Wait, that's something. Oh, we're only 51 points away. Come on, if we just had a bigger tile. Just check all of these really quick. It would need to be in the 25 area. Oh. That's a purple too. Should be getting some kind of synergy up here, right, with this? Maybe that one's done now. Yeah, I'd like to see some kind of other mechanic, another way to get a few extra tiles. Because it just feels like I'm so close. And like I said, that could be my fault. I must have done something wrong. Especially with choosing the color palettes over here. But you also want it to feel like it's not that tight. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to stick it somewhere. There's nowhere that gets this close. Alright. 32 points. I've never seen one that high, so. And then, yeah, -1. I don't think you get to use the last tile either. I'm betting. So let's do the 14. Yeah. So this place is even though that would be well, there's a 23, so yeah, it ends the game. And that last tile that I put down didn't give me any points anyways, so alright, well, let's try again. Maybe we can get better upgrade right up from the get-go. Alright, orange. All gonna be +1, so let's try to get to this. It's all gonna be +1 for now. It's not gonna give me anything, I might as well extend it out again. I don't know what that gave us. Oh, it's giving us this. One. 0, but bonus points on combinations matching their color. And it is pink. That highlights because it's telling you, yeah, it's basically telling you which ones are gonna be worth more on that. Alright. This is blue. +4. +3. Two. Yeah. Any pinks come up? This one might be a restart from the get-go. Now, it says that the color combinations are what give you the points, right? So, but with not knowing those, unless the puzzle pieces are giving you that information, and you need to remember those combinations. they're always the same. And you could set your game up if you kind of knew when those were going to happen. Just be there. Or there. Good. Down to 11 cards already. Not looking too good. Trying to avoid in those up there, putting too many purples around there. But I'm not getting any pinks. Now, maybe this is not a, and maybe I've screwed that up now. Maybe this is not a multiplier. Maybe it tells you how many cards you have that are of that color. I was thinking that this was possibly a multiplier of that color, but if that doesn't really make sense either, because there's 2 oranges there. I mean, this finishes the game, or finishes this level. That there's not really a lot of help as far as in this version, so we're just kind of having to figure it out together here. So this is giving me +1. Alright, match patterns to unlock. Is that gonna work there? Certainly gonna work there. Pink, yellow, blue. Got a single pink in a rotation yet. Don't have any on the board, right? These are orange, right? Yeah. I don't have a single pink out there except for the There's a 5er. 5. Alright, blue. That one. The yellow here. Now the pink, but one pink. What's that? Yellow. was in the middle, though. Could put a green one right here to complete that, yeah. Can't use that spot. There's that one. And it's the other way around. Could have used that. Alright, I don't want any of these times ones, even though that gives me one there. It takes away from the others. So I think that's the mistake I made last time. But I could see how that could be useful if you hadn't already invested into those numbers to click one of these from the get-go, because that would give you a bigger multiplier off the bat, but you would need some points in there for that multiply to even make sense. I mean, even if it was a 1, it'd be a 3, right? Right now it'd turn into a 6, but alright. We stick this. There's a blue there. Some points on that, but it's just that. Orange, yellow, green. The opposite again. Need the yellow to be on this side. Five. 7. I didn't even know I was doing that up there. Purple, orange, yellow. Right. 3 pinks in a row. 7. 7. That's 7 too. Might be good. 6 there. 6. See if we can use 2 pinks there. 5. Anything there? 6. Pink. That's purple. I almost did it again. 7. There's the pink. 6. 6 is looking like our best options at the moment. Take that 6, got 9 moves left. There's no more pinks on our roster for now, though. There's a 9 there, though. It's huge points. 9 there. Oh, that's Van Gogh's painting right there. Starry Night. Alright, I got 7 moves to make the 17 points here. Do that. I don't want to... I know it's worth a lot of points, but I don't want to burn those 3 pinks I got together. This option. Alright, 1 point to win this round, but let's try to score a little more if we can. Pink coming up there. Complete that. Now, I don't know if we maybe possibly get extra points. We get extra points if we complete that. 5. One pink. Piecing that together. We get 50 and 10. Okay. Green, purple, orange. Points. Actually, those two are already sitting next to each other. You just need a green there. Finish that one up. Green. Well, at least we're doing more of the puzzle pieces this time. I don't know if that's helping us any, though, as far as the score goes. Oranges and a yellow. Could do that there. Seven's gonna be it. Seven. There's 2 there. There's 4 there. Orange. I remember that that's up there. Six. Ink. Alright. We need 60 and 9. highest one I've seen so far. Okay. Six, 7. This one is gonna be tight. Already starting to run out of cards. That there, because that's where the yellow goes. 7. That's 6. Dang, takes a lot to get there. Here. Got pink. 4 moves to get. Seven more. 7 completes the game. Now, what do I have? There's a purple. The green's in the middle. Put the purple here and the blue here. So, let's find a spot for this. Do on that guy. Okay, blue's on this side. I don't want to waste my. Don't know if that was a wise decision or not. That. And there. Because that completes that. I'm not getting any extra points for that though, so it's hard to go for those knowing that I'm so tight on how many pieces I have left. Tiles, not pieces, sorry. Talking like we're playing a board game, which I mean, like I said a little while ago, that's what these remind me of anyway, so. Pretty much only need to be getting any tiles that are over 11. 12, that completes this. Alright, +2, +1. That increases those two. That gives that a 4 and a 3. This gives that a 7. Alright, purple, yellow, blue. Let's take a quick look here. See if there's anywhere where that's feasible. I got a yellow in my hand right now, so purple, yellow, blue. Alright, well, let's try to save that spot right there for blue. 11, 10. That's a good one. Alright, we got 10 moves. And 10 is okay. Gets us over the line. As long as we can keep finding 10s. 11s even. Green. Yellow. Blue. Okay. Hopefully I remember to use that blue where we need it. Although, for me, I don't know. That's asking a lot to remember. 15. That's a huge score compared to... And wins the game, or wins the round. Keep saying game. Every time I say that, game. 4 and 3, 7, 4. Let's increase those two. Actually, have a I have a photo mosaic 2,000 piece puzzle of this that I did and then hung on my wall. It's really cool. Each one of the puzzle pieces has got like 4 individual pictures on it. And so instead of putting like the puzzle pieces together, you're putting the small pictures. It took a while, but it was a lot of fun, and I had to frame it afterwards because I didn't want to ever have to do that puzzle again. Alright, blue only gets me that, but it does finish that. I feel like I'm like sacrificing points to complete these. It might happen more naturally, like, you know, occasionally it has happened naturally. 17. Good. Okay, so now we're looking for blue, yellow, pink. Alright, well there's a yellow and a pink here. I just need a blue there. I got a blue coming up. As long as we can make sure that we have our score. Saw something down here, 13, 12. I know you guys are probably tired of me just saying numbers. But if I didn't, we'd probably, you know, you'd just be sitting here watching. Alright, we need this here, right? Yeah. And Purple, purple, blue could be done right here. I don't have any of those colors coming up. We'll say in some of the other like tile placing games, you know what you're placing and why. And this, I don't really know what I'm placing. Not what I mean is I understand the shapes. I'm just not understanding how I'm getting the combination. And maybe that's something that'll be explained later. Or like I said, I mean, if the main goal is just to complete this painting and that completes the level, then you're just basically filling in time until you can get to these. And that's not, like I said, that's not me complaining by any means about this. It's I want to know why I'm getting these points. It hasn't explained to me why if I put an orange here, you know, I'm assuming those balloons are telling me that, but I don't understand what that is. So I'm putting in a town next to a wheat field or hay and a lake, and I'm getting 14 points. But if I put it next to rocks and a wheat field, I'm only getting, because of the colors. So maybe that will, and like I said, maybe that's my own thought that I'm the one that's not understanding that. There. Two purples and a blue. I need 100 points. That work? It's going that way though, right? It's a good one anyway, so that was 14. A huge one. I think that completed that bubble too. Seeing a yellow on the wall. Is that highlighting that? Oh, Too bad, that gives me 16 points down there. +2, +2, +2. Here. And maybe it's better to just superpower one of them. And that's something we'll have to figure out. It's maybe better to superpower your palette there with just one color instead of trying to spread it. I'm trying to spread it out so that more than one tile gets points, but alright, there's the blue. Alright, we need 111 now. Technically, we could save that one for the green. We also get 19 points for it. Green is there. We could do that here too, because there's a purple here. Place a purple here and place a green there. And get the 19 now. Purple. Green. Place that. Alright, 8 more. Plus 10 wins the game. Let's see though. Gotta... green, pink, blue. Would the green need to be here? Getting any 20s like I did the last round, which is making this a little bit more difficult. We are doing a decent job filling that in though. Alright, we need 140 and 12. Whew, it's a tall order. Okay. Trees next to town again, so these three seem to like to be next to each other. That much we know. I just don't know why. Maybe knowing that wouldn't help me either. I'm not entirely sure. Sacrifice that. 70 more and 7. 17. That's good. Oh. Completed that. So it can happen randomly. I wasn't even looking. 17 there. 17 there. And right now we're looking for a blue, purple, blue, yellow. Purple, blue, yellow in a line, but not. $17. It's backwards. Oops. This one. All right. Got a big ask to get in 12. I think if I should sacrifice myself to get this. Am I looking for yellow? Yellow needs to go there, right? Yeah. Just expand that way. Leave that one alone down there for now. Not sure why that's a pink, right? Why am I getting 20? I don't know. 18. Alright, I need 60 more and 5. Can be done. That was my yellow I needed. Or 18. 16. Should look around a little bit. In there. Alright, we made it. $190, huh? Oof. don't even know if we have enough turns for that. Each one would have to be over 20. I mean, not quite, but... Ink. Need a little bit more multipliers here to make this a little bit more feasible. Yeah, nothing below. Won't get me there. Green doesn't want to be next to green. One randomly there with the rock city like trees of some sort. Alright, 60 and 4. No! They would all have to be 20. Theoretically 20. Could do one that's not quite 20. $17, $19 there. Alright, what's that put us at? We need 23 more. Hey, we got it. 18. Go 18. Plus 2. Plus 2. Let's do 1 and 1. Alright, 203. And 10. One of these can be less than 20, but the rest of them need to be more than 20 then. Is that one worth 0? Just because it's a pink next to a pink? Not touching anything else. Gonna have to go with the 18s there. And then ideally, a purple one there gives you a decent amount of points. Yellow one would still work there, right? I would be sacrificing 21. You get a little bonus when you complete these. Tile bonus or something. Well, this may give you a bonus, but meaning every time you complete one. All right, 70. It completes that, but doesn't make our goal. But I think we were gonna make it anyways. It's tough. It's a tough game. It's good. I mean, really makes you try to think about where these are gonna go. Try to think about the synergies of the tiles together. Gonna matter now. Pinks and a blue. That was close again. Real close again, but I don't know what this is telling me also either. Because it's gray, but we did more of a painting this time too. Now I don't know if you were able to get the points there. Yeah. All right. I don't know why my camera is looking at my keyboard, but whatever. That is gonna do it for this first look at it's SerendiPalette. I was trying to think how to pronounce the name again. SerendiPalette. Really cool game. I want to thank the devs again for sending the key so I can take a quick look at this, and hope you guys all enjoyed, and we will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.